Oh! 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 No! Oh, Kumas! No, no, no! Lmao! I lost! Ah! Hey guys, what's going on? Too Lazy for Life here, and this is it. Episode 23 of Fate Zero. We just got done with episode 22. What an episode that was, huh? What a freaking episode that was. Irisfield got choked out by Kire, died. Waver has essentially just announced his upcoming demise and is now riding off to go meet Gilgamesh, I guess, in battle. It looks like they're about to have their showdown this episode. This is both going to be spectacular to watch, and I'm most likely going to absolutely lose it when this is all over. Well, let's continue on with the pain train, shall we? Let's go. Oh, this is it! Oh... Oh, the motor! No! Her motorcycle! Oh, fuck! It's Berserker! Alright, so we got Saber versus, Berserker, Rider versus Archer. Oh, this is it, huh? Yeah, Ryder's out to kill tonight. He's not fooling around. If my Ionian Hitari was armed with your Gate of Bag, why don't we become allies and conquer together? There is only one friend that I ever will have. You mean You mean Enkidu? Right? Oh, this is it. He may be the last opponent I'll face. Oh, don't fucking... Yeah, you gave him 3 pretty lame commands with those OP spells of yours. You didn't like super augment him or anything. Oh, this is it! Wow, Gilgamesh doesn't look impressed. You will now behold the form of a true king. What the heck is What is Berserker using this time? Is that a grenade? Seriously? Oh man. Sucking the life out of Carrier as he's doing it. I'll be able to see Mum again. Yeah, about that. About that. Damn. He caught the blade? You can see it. Oh shit, he's actually revealing himself. No! That's Berserker! Lancelot! Oh my god. Oh. What the fuck? The heck is that? Is that a key? Excuse me? What is that? What is that? That's Aya? That's what Tokiomi wanted Gilgamesh to use on the Kraken? Anti-world noble phantasm! It can destroy all of creation. Oh my... He just destroyed all of Ryder's army in one hit. Cheat. So Gilgamesh has a magical, overpowered, one-hit alien sword, huh? And he has a spaceship. I'm sorry. You are my king. Well, there... well, there I go. I've lost it. I've lost it. I can't take this anymore. Oh, you've got more hacks up your sleeves? What's that? Yeah, you keep pulling out one hack after another.
小僧。お前がライダーのマスターか。僕はあの人の進化だ。だが小僧、お前が真に中心であるならば、亡き王の仇を討つ義務があるはずだが。お前に挑めば僕は死ぬ。それはできない。僕は生きろと命じられた。中道大義である。夢、そのあり方を損なうな。
Oh my god, he let him live. He actually spared him.
主は我が魂を蘇らせ、皆のために我を聖堂へと導かん。
Actually let Waver live.
の谷を歩むとも、災いを恐るるまい。あなたの無知と、あなたの杖が私を慰める。あなたは我が敵の前で宴を設け、我が神戸に油を注ぐ。暁はあふれ、我に恵みと慈しみを与えるだろう。暁はあふれ、我に恵みと慈しみを与えるだろう。
The last command spell. Ah! 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 Oh, this show's just killing me right now. It just doesn't stop. It's just one episode after another now. It just doesn't stop. It's an infinite pain train. We're reaching the end of this series. Everything is coming to an end. Everything is dying. Everything is saying farewell. And it's so hard. Like, remember what I said a long time ago, very early on in the episodes? I said, like, this show, it's gonna hit real hard when we reach the end. It's a battle royale to the death, where there can only be one winner. But unfortunately, there's not one guy that you can root for. There's just so many figures, so many characters in this show that you just grow attached to. Other than Ryunosuke and Caster. And because there's only going to be one winner, you're just going to have to say goodbye to all of them. I am so glad Waver didn't die yet. Hopefully, this is the end for Waver's journey here in the Holy Grail War. Hopefully, he can just go and just... Hopefully, he's out now. Hopefully, he can just go and do something else and just... stop this and just live the rest of his life in peace. Okay, I hope he doesn't get involved anymore with the rest of the with the war in the remaining episodes. Okay, I hope this is it for him. I'm so glad Gilgamesh managed to let Waver go. I honestly can't believe he did that. I think the reason why was because Gilgamesh, despite constantly looking like he's the way he speaks to Iskandar, the way he spoke to Ryder seemed like he was still talking down on him. But it seemed like Gilgamesh actually respected Ryder, okay? He definitely respected Ryder. He respected him to the point where he even saw worth in Ryder's master, Waver, and out of just that respect, he let him live. He didn't kill him. Pretty sure if this was any other master, Gilgamesh would have just absolutely butchered that person. But Waver... he let him go. That was such a touching moment. That was so nice. That was probably the nicest thing Gilgamesh has done this whole freaking series. Being the sadistic, evil fuck that he is. That was nice to see. And yeah, Ryder. Ryder was probably one of the most charismatic, likable, he was a breath of fresh air. He was the only ray of sunshine in this godforsaken, depressing, dark as fuck series. He was literally the only happy. Him and Waver were the only happy things to have gone on in this series, to be honest. And to just see Ryder just go like that. Just to see Ryder go. I know it was inevitable, But to see Ryder go, it still hit me so hard. I can't believe his Ionian Hitari, his entire army. What was that? What the fuck was that? What Gilgamesh? I'm sorry. The Gilgamesh that I studied, the Gilgamesh that I know, didn't have magical portals that shoot swords, didn't wear gold power armor, didn't own a UFO. He didn't own a UFO. He didn't own a spaceship. Okay, I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh, back in that era, didn't have spaceship technology. And now, this episode, he pulls out this sword. What was that thing? Was that even a sword? It looked like a Happy Meals toy. It looked kind of like a traffic cone. He pulled out this magical gold traffic cone. It's an anti-world destruction of all creation level noble phantasm. It just completely one-shotted Ryder's entire army. It broke that reality marble in one hit. And yeah, Ryder just had to charge Gilgamesh head on. And then Gilgamesh just started shooting swords at him, as he would do, impaling Ryder multiple times over. And just when I thought Ryder could have struck Gilgamesh on the head, he ass-pulled another thing. These chains. I'm sorry, they didn't even explain that. They didn't explain that. What was that? So Gilgamesh can now just pull out chains. It seems basically Gilgamesh's portals are just a gateway to everything, it seems. So Gilgamesh can just pull anything he wants out of those portals whenever he needs to. Wow, talk about so unfair, so hack, so broken. Gilgamesh is so freaking broken on his own. That's not even without using any command spells to cheat. Just cheat even harder. And right, so that was that part of the episode. That was the part where I completely lost it. I completely lost it, guys. As you saw, I completely lost it. Like, these last 6 episodes, they've just been, I'm gonna get PTSD from this series. They have just emotionally ripped me into shreds. Not ripped me in half. They've just emotionally ripped me to pieces. Literally hundreds and hundreds of pieces. My emotions are just completely shattered right now. Episode after episode, it's just the pain just doesn't stop. The suffering just doesn't stop. It's just downhill from here. It's just nothing but sadness. Yeah, I lost it. That was that part of the episode. The other part was Saber versus Berserker. So we found out who Berserker is. I had a hunch it had to have been somebody during King Arthur's time, right? Like I said, my initial speculations of Berserker. He looked like some kind of medieval knight. He had an obsession with Saber. He must have known who King Arthur was. And since he knows who King Arthur was, and he's a medieval knight, he must have been around during Saber's time. So, the only possible, like, in my head at the time, my guess was the only thing that he could have been was he had to have been someone famous, obviously, because he's a heroic spirit. So he had to have been someone famous from Saber's time who's a medieval knight who knew who Saber was, who knew who King Arthur was. Therefore, if you had to narrow down the options, process of elimination, it could only have been a knight of the round table. That was my hunch, but I didn't say anything at the time. I was right. It was Lancelot. I'm not gonna go into details, guys, for this video. I think what I'm gonna do is, for anyone who's interested, I'm gonna save a quick explanation of Lancelot for the beginning of next episode as to who Lancelot was, and maybe the reason why he's so angry at Saber here. I don't know yet. I'll have to formulate some kind of a pre-show talk next video, guys. I'm far too mentally broken right now to be trying to think up and come up with that. It's just going to make this video way too long. That discussion alone is just going to eat up a huge chunk of time, and it's going to make this video just way too dragged out. So I'll save that for the next video, guys. But yeah, Lancelot. You have to feel bad for Saber. She looks so devastated when Berserker revealed his true identity. Saber must feel so conflicted right now. It was somebody that served directly under King Arthur. One of Saber's most trusted, most loyal servants, essentially. Servants, no pun intended. One of Saber's henchmen, faithful henchmen. To see this person seem to show so much resentment, so much anger to Saber, cursing Saber. I mean, obviously their servants are here to fight each other, right? But the fact that Lancelot didn't even greet Saber, didn't show anything but just remorseless anger and brutality towards Saber, gives Saber the impression that Lancelot isn't here to, meet and greet and, reunite with his former king. He's here to chop her head off. Saber must feel like Lancelot doesn't like her anymore, and she's questioning why this is. And then all of Ryder's words are starting to come back, flooding back to Saber, huh? All about the whole idea of you never got to know your people, you just sheltered them, you babysat them, you didn't want to, you didn't really lead them, you weren't a good example. You didn't represent a shining beacon example for your subjects to follow. You distanced yourself from your subjects and you just watched them from afar. And while you did keep them safe, you didn't build a relationship, okay? You didn't form that bond, that friendship with the very people that you ruled over, like, you know, like what Iskandar did with all of the people from all over the world, from all the territories that he conquered during his time. He was one with his people. Saber, on the other hand, wasn't. Saber must be thinking, maybe my time ruling was indeed a mistake. Maybe what I did during my time as king was indeed wrong. Maybe what Ryder said was indeed right. I just didn't want to get to know my subjects, and now look what happens. It's backfiring on me, right? Everything's going wrong now. It's backfiring on me real hard. So, yeah. We've only got 2 episodes left to go. Oh man, what a journey it's been so far. Kiritsugu versus Kirei is probably going to come up real soon. Can't wait to see those 2 mage killers go at it. It's probably going to be one hell of a spectacle. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to leave it at that for this video, guys. Okay, I'm going to go lie down, go curl up in a ball and cry. I think I'm so done for today. This show just continues to just crush my spirit with every episode. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I hope you enjoyed feasting on my tears. Tasty. Tasty. Taste of salty tears. Oh, it's so sweet. I hope you enjoyed my tears, guys. I hope you enjoyed my suffering. If you enjoyed this reaction, guys, then leave a like down below. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to support me, become part of my community, just help this channel grow, then hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell icon so that you always be kept up to date with all the latest posts and uploads from me here on YouTube. Do the same thing for my other 2 YouTube channels. Links are given in the video description down below. Join my Discord, guys. All of the other social network links you need are also right down there. Just spend, 5 to 10 seconds of your time and just check them out, okay? Just help me out. Help support me. If you like my content, don't just sit there and, leech the free view off of my content and move on to something else. Just take a couple of seconds of your time to just hit those buttons down there. They're all free. They're all free, and you're doing me a massive favor, allowing me to just continue growing, okay? And then I can become more successful and I can do more for you guys in the future. All right, that's it from me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for episode 24 of Fate Zero. All right, bye for now.